back in the kitchen with Ching, and it is a Happy New Year tomorrow.
Yes, it starts tomorrow. Thank you. Chinese New Year.
Of course. Now, we just asked what the three big stars had in common.
Yes.
There they are. Justin Timberlake, Jennifer Aniston and Elton John. You can tell us.
Well, they're all born in the year of the the rooster.
Yes.
So this is the year of the fire rooster we're going into.
The fire rooster?
But yes, they're going to be celebrating their flamboyant inner rooster spirit.
That kind of works for those three, doesn't it?
It does.
It absolutely does work.
It does,
So what are we doing?
So I'm going to make you my fiery Singapore noodles.
Yes, excellent.
I know you love Singapore noodles. This is, I'm taking a creative license here because it's not a traditional dish to have at Chinese New Year.
Right.
However, the ingredients in this dish have a lot of symbolism that's perfect for the new year.
Excellent.
Okay, so I've got here some rice noodles, and they've already been soaked for a few minutes, 5 minutes in warm water, and then drained and then drizzled with a bit of toasted sesame oil. Okay. So that's all good to go. Good. We've got some dried Chinese mushrooms here, some shiitake mushrooms. Have a smell. They're so amazing. And
they smell great, really earthy.
Really earthy. Yeah. And mushrooms have been in the papers this week, you know, saying that they help prevent dementia and all of that. So it's really healthy.
It's good.
And then we basically soak that in hot water for about 20 minutes and then drain it and then finally slice it, and then they're good to go.
Excellent.
So I've fired up the wok and it's really nice and hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to whack on that heat even more just before we cook.
Sure.
And then we're going to add in some peanut oil, or you could use groundnut oil.
Right.
So a tablespoon of this in there, and you can see you're going to start to get it a little bit smoke rising just off the surface of the wok. Yep. And then I've got all my usual aromatics. So I've got garlic, ginger, chilies, which just is the trio of happiness and health. So what we're going to do is just going to add those in there and get them sizzling. Okay, so that's it.
Lovely.
And a little bit of red for spice and colour. Now, this is a really great fun dish to do because it's all in the wok and it's so quick as well.
Exactly, I love that.
And I've got here some smoky bacon lardons. And actually, you know, pork is the most luckiest animal according to Chinese astrology. So everyone's always trying to have a baby in the year of the golden pig, let's say. And I know that you were born in the year of the pig.
I am.
So you're really lucky.
Yes. I'm a piglet.
Do you feel lucky?
Of course I do. Very, very lucky, actually. It works.
Well, you're about to get this.
Excellent.
So we're going to get the pork nice and crisp at the edges, then in with some cooked prawns, tiger prawns, nice and juicy, and then also some chicken strips, and that's all cooked. So in the supermarket, you know, you can grab these and they're all done.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
It flies. The recipe is super quick. And then a teaspoon of turmeric, and that just gives it a nice golden colour for prosperity. And then in with the noodles.
God, it's quick, isn't it?
It's really quick. Yeah. And you can get the noodles in the supermarket these days, all cooked and all done. And then in with the bean sprouts.
Oh, I love them.
In with spring onions. In with the mushrooms. Just basically bung it all in.
Bung it in. That's what I like.
Exactly.
Great.
And then what we do is we make a swell in the centre. Pour in a beaten egg. And then what we do is just give that a couple of seconds just to have its little time in there. And then you want it to start to cook.
Sure.
But it needs some time, otherwise it's going to make the noodles a little bit too soggy. Sure. And then you just toss that all together. Try not to fling it everywhere. And then in with the oyster sauce, a good amount. And that's and oysters are actually, they're a symbol for prosperity. That's why I think this dish works really well, because you've got noodles for long life, you've got the prawns for laughter and happiness, you've got the golden egg, you know, a little splash of rice wine. That should have gone in a bit earlier. Sorry.
It's all right, doesn't matter. No, but soy sauce in there too, so it's all good.
It's all done.
Well, that's brilliant.
Yeah, see, it's so quick and easy.
So much.
And I think,
I
think not everyone can afford to go out and eat, you know, in a Chinese restaurant and, you know, and order all the fancy stuff. So this is perfect.
No, it's great.
Yeah, and a little
really
season of chili flakes. Some coriander, and you can add a little bit of ground white pepper.
This is great, and I love the fact that you do use food, and food has got symbolism. I think that's great.
That's the spirit of Chinese New Year. You're going to eat all this lucky ingredients. You're going to have a very lucky start to 2017.
I like that. I think that's.
How is it?
That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm going to get stuck into the noodles as well. This is so good.
Is it good?
This is so good. So this is my perfect breakfast. I love things like this for breakfast time.
I know, savoury for breakfast.
It's fantastic.
It's
Works
great.
really, really well. Brilliant. Thank you, Ching.